Look, where's Mckenna? I don't want some wet behind-the-ears med student mucking me about.
I'm not a med student, Mr. Sturgis. I am a fully qualified doctor.
I want Mckenna.
Your condition has obviously deteriorated since this morning. You're showing all the symptoms of a perforated gastric ulcer. In my opinion, we should operate immediately.
I don't give two hoots for your opinion. I'll get Mckenna.
Meredith, Sturgis is much worse. Acute abdomen pains, continuing hematemesis.
Have you called Mckenna?
Oh, I think he's gone home. I could page him. What do you think?
It'd be the wise thing to do.
Trouble is, I don't know if we've got that much time. Look, stuff this. It's an emergency. I'm going to have to operate. The source has to be in here somewhere. Let's have a look at the stomach. There's nothing abnormal. I can't understand it. Come on, there's got to be a reason for all this bleeding.
Sorry, Chris, I couldn't stall Dr. Mckenna. He'll be in a minute.
Great, that's just what I need. Hang on. What have we got here?
What's the problem? Jackie tells me Mr. Sturgis is in surgery.
He's in surgery, all right, and Warner's opened him up by the look of it.
So?
So I ordered conservative treatment. Another 24 hours wouldn't have hurt. If Warner blows this, I'll have his guts for garters.
Michael, just a minute. It's pointless going in there in that state.
Do you know who that guy is?
One of our shareholders.
The major shareholder. He's cagey enough at the best of times, but if that young cowboy messes up, Sturgis could close us down.
Aha! You see that in there, that blood vessel?
Yeah.
That is the source of the bleeding.
What is it?
I'd say a congenital abnormality. I'll be damned. Relax, guys. We've got it.
Hey.
There'd better be a good reason for this, Warner.
Oh, I think so, Doctor. I found something fairly interesting. And just as well, your patient could have bled to death.
Really?
Uh-huh. Case of Dieulafoy disease, rare as hen's teeth.
I see. Yes, well, perhaps next time you can do me the courtesy of contacting me before you start.
I tried to. There wasn't a lot of time to waste.
Just finish up and get him out of here. And make sure you do it properly.
So, do you reckon Cliff's got the divorce papers yet? I hope so. It's what the creep deserves. As well as paying off his credit card for it. I think I'll have another one. Have you spoken much to Stuart? He comes, he orders, he sits. He has been avoiding me for days. Do you want to bring my coffee over? Sure. Hi, Stuart.
Kirsty?
Haven't seen you for yonks.
Yeah, I've been busy, you know how it is.
It's a pity.
Why?
Oh, nothing much. I wanted to apologise, that's all.
Why?
For not listening to you about Cliff. You're right.
I know.
Anyway, I should have listened. I just thought you were jealous. But you weren't jealous,
No.
were you? Because if you were, I'd
Your
understand.
coffee's coming.
You go. Oh, check out who just came in. James Dean. Who are you trying to be now?
Greetings, playmates.
You're kidding.
Got a tattoo. Oh, nah. Woke up this morning with a strange rash on my arm.
Oh, it must have hurt.
Pain's only a state of mind.
Oh, you're right. I was going to get one, then someone told me it was like being stung by lots of wasps, so pass on that one. I suppose it is kind of cool.
Did your mum know? Of course.
And
she went nuts. Well, that's her problem. I told her if she couldn't handle it, tough. It's kind of, ugly, isn't it? What's your problem? Got a problem with tattoos? No. If the design's right, so you'll get one? You know, if the design's right. I didn't say that. To a chicken. No, I'm not. You're just saying that. No, I'm not. Prove it. What, like getting a tattoo? Unless there's some other way we've overlooked. Well, the design would have to be right. But you'll do it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it.
Morning.
Hi, Steve. Morning.
Hi, Sarah. Greetings and salutations.
Hi there.
I got something for you. Your own cup. You're gonna need it. Certain people get snarky around here, you know.
Hand over in 10 minutes, Mills. Don't be late.
How do you have it?
White with one.
That's amazing. So do I.
Incredible. Well, Sarah, I'll leave you in Steve's capable hands.
I am calling Nurse Jackie Marlowe. You're needed at reception.
That's white with one.
Sorry, I'll make you another one.
Never mind. I'll grab one later.
I mean, maybe after handover I can fill you in on all the dirt, you know? The goodies and the baddies.
I hope there aren't any baddies.
The boss man, Mckenna, he can be a bit of a pain. But the two to watch out for are Marge the Gossip Nielsen, no secret is safe, and Robo-nurse. Burton.
Carrie? She seems nice enough to me.
Did they tell you why the last theatre nurse left?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Well, Carrie virtually drove her out. Interfering all the time, no end of trouble.
Really? Oh, you better not try that with me or she'll be in for a rude shock.
You know, I sincerely believe if anyone could stand up to her, it's you, Sarah.
Thanks, Steve, for the warning. Don't be late for handover.
Of course, I've suspected it for ages. Ages.
It's an awful thought. McKenna and Burton together.
Well, I think it's rather romantic. They're both lonely people. And if they can find a bit of love and comfort in each other's arms...
Don't stop it. I'll be violently ill.
Oh, that's enough of that. Hello, love. You after your mum?
No, Oh, it's okay. Oh,
Oh, hi, buddy. You looking for your mum?
no, I want to see you.
What can I do for you?
Well, you know how you said we could go on that fishing trip to catch some snapper? When are we going to do it?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
But you promised.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty busy at the moment.
You get days off.
Yes, but...
So when are we going?
Hey, listen, Andrew, it's pretty hard to plan ahead when you're on call. Hey, why don't you ask your mum to take you
I
out?
don't want to go off the wharf. I want to go on a boat, like you promised. Mum doesn't know how.
Hey, she caught a fish.
Yeah, but I want to catch real fish, or a shark even.
Hey, I'm sorry, Andrew, I can't take you out, not for ages.
But...
Look, I've got to see a patient. I'm pretty busy at the moment. I'll see you around.
Good morning, Mr. Sturgis. You feeling a bit brighter?
I can't feel a thing. What do you put in these mattresses? Nails?
Galvanized for the private rooms?
Well, what's the guts? Did you find anything?
I certainly did. You have, or rather you had, quite a rare condition.
Spit it out.
Gilles-Foy disease. It's a congenital...
I speak English, boy. What's that mean?
Well, it means that you could have bled to death if I hadn't have performed a rather tricky piece of surgery.
Oh. What's wrong with Mckenna? Why didn't he pick it up?
Oh, I'm sure he would have if he'd been there.
Not quite up with the play these days, Michael.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. He likes to keep his hand in, but he's very busy with the admin side of the clinic.
Morning, Noel. Warner?
Michael?
Have a comfortable night?
Not bad.
You're doing extremely well.
Yeah, thanks to this young man. Saved my life by the sound of it.
Yes, very nice piece of surgery, Dr. Warner. Congratulations.
Yeah, too right. I like a man who can make a tough decision. What are you paying him? Hope he's on a decent whack. We wouldn't want to lose him to the opposition, would we, old son?
The ward's just through here. Hi, Mrs. Potts. Mrs. Potts is in for a hernia tomorrow. This is Sarah Donnelly. She'll be a theatre nurse.
How do you do? She's very pretty, isn't she?
Is this your first operation?
Heavens, no. I've been open and shut more times than the family Bible. Isn't that so, Steve?
That's right, Mrs. Potts. She's an expert. And over here, we have Tom Nielsen, Marge's husband. How you going, Tom?
We're with you in a tick. Race has just started.
I really appreciate this little tour, Steve, but I really mustn't take up any more of your time.
Oh, look, no problem at all. Between you and me, I pretty much have the run of the clinic.
Mills, why aren't you covering reception like you were told to?
I was just
Steve
showing...
was just pointing out the pre-op patients for me.
Oh, that's not necessary. They've already had their examinations.
I prefer to do my own checks just to be on the safe side.
Oh, that really would be a doubling up of effort. The client's details are always taken by the nurse on ward duty. In the past, it's proved more workable than tracking down the theatre nurse whenever necessary.
What you've done in the past is of no concern to me. I will see my patients preoperatively. I will also be following their post-op progress. Any objections?
No, but...
Good.
Mills, reception.
Yes, sir.
It'd have to be something that reflects Stuart's true self.
What, like a chicken?
No, like something that stands for inner strength and quiet determination.
What's wrong with a skull with a dagger through one eye and a snake coming out of the other?
That is yuck. Yeah, it's gross, Nick.
We could always put mother underneath or something. I think I like Kirsty's idea, thanks. The one about the stylised tree.
I knew you would. It's like we're spiritually in tune with each other.
I didn't sound that keen on.
Hello, love. Shouldn't you be at school?
Yeah, lunchtime.
Looks interesting.
school project. Yeah, it's kind of a living design thing.
Were you after some lunch, Marge?
Oh, just a Sammy, thanks, Gina. Make sure you get back to school on time.
Yeah.
I don't suppose Marge would be too keen on tattoos.
You're not wrong now. Well, you can always get wimp tattooed across your forehead in big letters.
Oh, there you are. I thought you must have gone out. Isn't your beeper working?
Oh, sorry, I must have accidentally turned it off.
Didn't you hear Marge paging you?
Guess not. Is there a problem?
No, Mr. Cassidy returned your call. You seemed so anxious to speak to him before. Where have you been?
Sitting with Mum.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, she's still very frail, though. You know, it gave me a real shock seeing her like that. It was the first time I've ever really thought of her as being old.
I'm sure she's got a few good years left in her. Marrying George is bound to give her a whole new lease on life.
Yeah, I thought I'd like to do something for them, seeing as how I didn't buy a wedding present. I thought I might pay for a honeymoon. Might be just the incentive she needs to get better.
That's a lovely thought.
Any ideas?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. Where would you like to go?
You're going somewhere?
Yeah, we're discussing honeymoon destinations.
What?
For May and George.
Oh, phew.
Gotcha.
So, what do you think of the place? Seems okay. Steve gave me the grand tour. Is Carrie really as tough as she makes out?
She can be pretty bossy, you know. I think there's only one way to do things, and that's her way.
I know the type.
Hey, Sarah, have you had lunch yet?
No, actually.
Well, I brought some sandwiches and stuff. Do you want to...
I've got to go and see Mrs. Potts. Maybe later.
I'll come along too if you like.
Have your lunch. I'll manage.
Gee, Steve-o, it was really subtle.
Hey, so has Sarah said anything to you?
What about?
You know, about me.
No, I'm afraid not. Steve, do you get a crush on every new nurse that walks through the doors?
No. This is different. She's really special. So brave and beautiful.
Brave?
Yeah, you should have seen the way she stood up to Robo-Nurse. It was magnificent. She really told her where to get off.
Sarah did.
Ah, it's true. Someone's finally got the guts to stand up to her.
All right.
Yeah, that's all right for you. They're both staying at my house.
You trying to drug me up or something?
Just keeping you comfortable.
Comfortable? That'll be the day. I've had nurses in and out of here every 5 minutes like a bloody railway station.
It's post-operative care, Mr. Sturgis. There, I'll leave you to it. Now try and get some rest.
Well, just make sure I'm not disturbed again.
Problems? Thought so. Hang in there.
I'll cope.
Ah, just the person I need. Your point about post-op care earlier.
Yeah?
Mr. Sturgis in the private room. He's taken a bit of adjusting. Got time for a chat?
Sure, I'll do it now.
Thanks.
Oh, what do you want now?
You can still back out if you want to.
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah. If Nick can go through the pain, I think I can. Help you?
Yeah, we rang earlier about getting that done.
Okay. Yeah, no sweat. Nice design. Like the symbolism.
Thanks.
You are the boy. Come on through.
Aren't they first?
Them? Nah, they can wait. I'm feeling inspired.
Good luck.
Where do you want it?
Pardon?
The tattoo.
Oh, over here, thanks.
Sit down. Huh? Do you want me to do it through your shirt, man?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this might hurt some.
There she is, love.
Andrew, I've told you before about coming to see me at work.
I needed to talk to you.
Is something wrong?
It's Honey. He doesn't want to take me fishing.
Sorry?
He won't take me out on the boat after he promised and everything.
Well, there's really nothing I can do about that.
I don't get it. One minute he's my friend, the next it's like he doesn't even want to know me.
Andrew, if Honey doesn't want to take you out fishing, there's really no point in going on about it.
Yeah, but why doesn't he? He took me before.
He's very busy. He probably wants time on his own. And he certainly doesn't like you making a pest of yourself.
I'm not a pest.
Tell you what, Next day off, I'll take you fishing.
It doesn't matter. Fishing's pretty dumb anyway.
Check. And mate.
Oh, not again.
Ta-da.
What's this? You're trying to be Carmen Miranda?
From the board members, Noel, with their best wishes for later.
A bit over the top, isn't it? Decent bottle of port would have done.
Time on your hands, Warner. What about the rounds?
I finished half an hour ago.
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to check Mr. Sturgis' dressing.
I checked it. It's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't muck around, this lad.
Well, there's really no need to concern yourself. Mr. Sturgis is my patient.
Well, not anymore, he isn't.
Sorry, Noel?
Oh, this boy's good. Top notch. You stick to the office, Michael. That's where we need you.
No. I wouldn't dream of it. You deserve the best treatment at the clinic.
No, he'll do me.
Have you got a locker yet?
No, not yet.
Well, leave it to me, okay?
Sarah, you got a minute? Yeah, I've got 2 for you. Is everything all right between you and Carrie?
Yeah, it's fine. Why?
I heard you two had a bit of a run-in.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Are you sure? It'd be awful if you both started bringing friction home from work.
I'll go and organise that locker for you, okay?
Look, honestly, Meredith, it's not a problem. She and I just disagreed on a point of procedure, that's all. Don't worry. I'm sure Carrie is more than capable of looking after herself.
And that's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, there! How's it going, matey?
What do you care?
Hey?
You know what I mean. Mum says you don't like me. You think I'm a real pest.
Hey, that's not true.
Then why won't you take me fishing like you promised?
I told you this morning.
Yeah, weak excuses. What you really meant was you're sick of me hassling you. So I'm a pest.
Is that what Meredith said?
Sort of.
Hey, well, she's got it all wrong. I like doing things with you like fishing, and I don't think you're a pest.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
If I have to eat a dead pig's eye.
And you'll take me fishing.
Oh, I don't know about that. Your mum's a bit worried.
Why? I would drown. And you'd be there.
Yeah, I know. I'll take you at the next chance I get. And if your mum's concerned, she can come too.
Cool, I'll go tell her.
No, you better let me talk to her first.
Careful. She's in such a bad mood today.
Hello, love.
Mum.
Come to see your father.
Yeah.
Good, he's bored stiff and driving everyone crazy. Hey, what's that on your shirt?
What?
That stain on your shoulder.
Nothing?
Oh, looks like blood.
Yeah, it is. It's it. I popped it.
Oh. Well, take your shirt off and I'll sponge it.
Why?
Because it's an expensive shirt.
Here?
Yes, it'll only take a second. Come on.
No, it's okay.
Oh, come on, Stuart. I'll get the cold
Okay,
water onto
I'll
it.
do it, okay?
Hey, that's a pretty nasty-looking dressing you got there.
Dressing?
Mum, before you say anything...
Let me
just-
have a look at it. How could you? How could you do something so stupid?
Mum...
Don't mum me. Honey, have you ever seen anything so ridiculous? Not to say downright blasphemous.
Hey, I'm sorry, Marge. This is all yours. I'm out of here.
What on earth possessed you?
What's wrong with it? If Nick can get one, I don't see why I can't.
I knew it. I knew he'd be involved in it somewhere. Wait till I get my hands on that boy. I'm going to throttle him.
Did you hear the one about the blonde and the rugby team?
Yes, I did.
You can give me a low tackle anytime you like. Oh, pick that up, would you, sweetie?
There you go. Comfortable now?
You could make me a whole lot more comfortable.
Hey, have you heard the news? He's dumped Michael in favour of me.
Really? Why?
Well, he reckons I'm the boy wonder since last night.
You lucky thing. You tried being a nurse. He's a lech from way back.
Well, be nice to him, darling. I'm working on a pay rise.
You can be nice to him yourself. I've got better things to do.
Noel, mate, how's it going?
Meredith.
Yes.
Ooh, Andrew was right. You are in a stinker of a mood.
Has he been bothering you again?
No, that's what I want to talk to you about. Andrew seems to think I don't like him all of a
I
sudden.
told him not to hassle you all the time about going fishing.
Well, I know that's what you want, but look, the truth is I like Andrew. And I like taking him fishing.
But it's such an imposition. And you know what he's like. If you give in to him, you'll never hear the end of it.
And that's the only reason?
Or what else could there be?
Oh, you could be jealous.
What?
That Andrew and I get on so well and he sees me as a father figure.
That's not true.
Isn't it?
Look, the whole thing makes me feel uneasy. You stepping in and playing the father role, especially after what happened between us.
Hey, I promise I can be Andrew's friend without treading on your territory and no strings attached.
You sure?
Positive.
But Nick wouldn't get a tattoo. He's always been terrified of needles.
Well, I thought Stuart was. Until your son got to him.
I'm sure it's not as simple as all that. I mean, Stuart does have a mind of his own, doesn't he?
Well, of course he has. But the fact remains, because of Nick, my son has been branded for life.
Marge, I'm not saying I condone what Nick may or may not have done.
May or may not? Nick got a tattoo, he made Stuart get a tattoo. What more is there to know?
I'll get to the bottom of it, all
Thank
right?
you, Jenny. I think you should.
Man, didn't actually think you'd go through with it.
It's still a bit tender. I just hope it doesn't get infected.
Yeah, me too. Be a real bummer if it went all scabby.
It's a bit of an art form, though, eh? Gives another look at yours?
Sure. It was a fake, man. One of those stick-on, wipe-off ones. And you fell for it. Yes, practical joke of the century. And the crowd goes wild. Hey, man, it was a joke.
A joke? You made me go through that for a joke.
Sorry. I mean it, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, you will be. Because I want to make sure you get one. And I'm going to make sure you do it.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.